We now return to Let's Play Anno 1404. Apparently, new buildings are available. Which ones are those? Looks like maybe some dock stuff. We should probably do that at some point. Have a small shipyard be built. Get that going, maybe. Now, before we go too much further, just checking on my fish. I think we're doing alright. Okay. So back to this. I think I've hit upon my spice farm. Now, before we do that, where are... Okay, you.
Ah!
A few things I needed. One of which was spice. So, instead of getting the sailcloth, we're going to be getting the spice first.
A fair trade.
And we can always come back. I just noticed that before I started plunking things down, we don't actually have spice on this island. This is something that I needed to
Come on.
add.
Make yourself familiar with the construction of our buildings.
Working on it. Okay. So we'll do that, and then we will add... Let's see, I guess we want to do it kind of like that. Slightly wasteful, but it will allow me to actually get a few more things placed in here. I'll go ahead and put down 2. If I do it like this, gives me enough room to put a building right there. Whatever that building may be. Might even just put a tower there, I don't know. And so now we should have spice on this island. I guess I have to click it.
The seeds have been planted.
Okay. Excellent. So now we'll start getting spice. Gonna give that a little bit of time to build up as well.
Your settlement's advancement is remarkable. Bravo!
Thank you. Okay, and that now gives me enough to come back over to here and buy that sail. Excellent. A little bit more money. Oh. Santa Maria could only have a ship's carpenter anyway. Well, in that case, we want to, I think I'm looking at the wrong ship here. There we go. So what we want to do is pull that one out and get myself this. So this is going to be my small little trade ship. This flagship is, in fact, my warship. So we'll need the repair dude on that. Okay. Santa Maria then is just merely up here to do something. I don't know what. So are we pretty much locked in on this? Everyone who's going to go is going to go. We do not have... Right, so those 2 are going to be out.
It won't be long before I can buy that field behind my house instead of just leasing it.
Nope, they're still going. I guess this is the better way to check. So we've got 3 more in advance. I should perhaps take those out. I'm just looking at my money here, but I think it would be time to... Maybe we'll have the roads go for this way, just for now, until I figure out how we're going to lay that out. Get those gone, and then put in a chapel. Put that one right there. And we could, actually, put in some new stuff. Ornamental wall. Yeah, fine. Got plenty of stone, so I'm not overly concerned about that sort of thing. Fountain, maybe... No, I tried that. Could put a fountain back here, though, right? Yes, we could. Perhaps there'll still be something I can put back there. Maybe not. It's actually very tight. It's only going to be for a 2x2. But we'll get to it eventually. So this still doesn't have a church. Well, in that case, you know, since this is doesn't need to be that far north, I'll go ahead and put it on this side of the road as well. I only got money back for that. I didn't actually get my stone back. Cost me 3 stone. I did not get it back. It's alright. So now you should have it. There you go. That's okay. As long as we're making this happen. And we're full up on that, so we'll go ahead and turn taxes back up on the peasants. And these guys now need taverns. Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on spice first. Right. Left you back here.
Some.
So you can buy me that.
The trade sounds good to me.
And I don't know what else I will trade for that will make you
What do you have to offer the Council of
better for me.
Please accept my warmest greetings.
We don't need hemp, and I don't have enough to get one of those to unlock more things. So for now, we'll just bring you back over here. How are we doing on spice? Probably not much of anything at this point. We apparently don't. We're not really building up our milk reserves either. Strangely, I'll have to take a look at how much that supports. I guess we can put down a few more of these guys, however. Just in the interests of that is not where I wanted you. Just in the interests of trying to get that 295. Okay. And these guys could provide me the tools, correct? Yes. Prices have changed a little bit. I guess I could do... No, I can't, because I gotta unlock that, right? I was gonna say I could get the quartz, and we could just start selling it. I really don't know what's gonna go there. But our collection speeds should be getting better and better. Did I actually line this up so that this works? Well, I'll be danged. Well, that allows this to wander over here when I put more spice that way. So let's go ahead and just line that up now.
Your settlement has grown.
We'll just go ahead and mirror what we've got going on down here with this inside of this corner.
You are running an extremely progressive settlement.
Wonderful. So did that get me to my... Yes, it did. Unlocking... Guest of the Bedouins is what I need next. Okay. I've got my 120, so why don't we go send my little trade ship over here to go deal with this, since it's my lesser important one. So yeah, Cathedral Island, Mosque Island, if I go that far. Oh my, what is this? Oh. So these mutable resources, now here's also a volcano though, and since I've got volcanoes turned on, a little bit of a risk. However, I wonder, so do I get to choose which... Neat. I like that. I like stuff like this. This is really cool. Some little... I like to believe that the story here is that some little pirate's cove, some little hidden away thing is where they pulled into to dry dock. There was a mutiny on board or something, burned it down. And there forever was lost in that little lagoon. That's pretty cool. This is still a beautiful game. I think I mentioned that in my full series of the campaign, how for like a 10-year-old game, 8-year-old game, however long it's been, graphically it's still pretty amazing. Right.
I hope you find what you're looking. If there's anything else I can help you with...
Okay. Well,
This ship
I
will
think...
soon drop anchor in your harbor,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Okay. We need to create a new route. We'll call this the Spice Route. We will add Gazabad, where we will load up with spice, and we will unload... oh my, we don't have very much of this at all. What am I doing with that stuff? Oh, I think that it's taking quantities on this side, actually. So we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll add another warehouse. We'll do Gasford. Here, we're going to load up with tools and wood, but we're going to only load up with like 10 at a time, so we're not starving myself. And since we do have that much stock, how much else could I take from here? And unload all spice. We'll add a ship, add the Daria, and go. Okay, low efficiency, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll work. Is the ship on its way? Or is it... oh, it's packing up, that's why. Okay. Well, how much more does a spice plantation take? Okay, well, we'll be bringing back wood, and we can just fill up spice. I think we'll go ahead and just make this sort of the spice plantation that needs to be dealt with. Carpets. Carpets are the next thing. How do we make carpets?
Are you trying to assure me of your
Unlock
high
things.
regard, your generosity?
Okay, it's going to take another one.
Ah,
I believe we
I'm
cannot
so
yet
glad.
get, but that's okay. We'll just hang on. We're not going to get anything like that from
thought
you.
you'd come.
No. Okay. Now wait a
It
minute.
was just
What
a
is this?
matter
This
of
is
time.
for cider press. Increases productivity of our cider presses. Might be worth it, in fact. How much space do we have on this settlement? We do have 2 slots. Might be something I want to consider, actually. I mean, I could just upgrade this for now, build more. I don't think we're overproducing or underproducing. The smelter is still... we're full up on the tools. So yeah, what I was about to say, or maybe I did say, we should start selling some things, like excess tools. And I don't want to sell that many, so we want to sell, like... sell 15 at a time? This confuses me. I think this is how much we sell down to, so what I actually want is, like, that much. And I suppose we could also sell fish. And that one we can go to, like... same quantity, how about? No. 25. Yeah. And maybe we'll get that sold off. Otherwise, we're going to need to find something like, I don't know, salt or brine, whatever. And make that a thing. I guess we can also connect
These
this
are
up.
the first building plans I can give you.
Let's go ahead and connect this up right now.
Lucky for you. I was getting impatient. Feel free to pick a couple of cutthroats. They're all as bad as each other.
Okay, so worthless in this playthrough. Shame. Shame. Okay. So we're done with the upgrading. That's been done there.
One of your plants
These
has
guys
stopped
now
producing
require
goods.
spice, but they also require ale. And that comes via Umai. So right, we need carpenters' homes and we need fire stations. Fire stations are fairly important. So if I do now, because this is sort of an asymmetrical build out, I could do one here. Actually, putting one over here collects most of that, and then putting one over here. So I would like to do sort of a symmetrical city, but I think that I can save myself a little grief by not doing that, because we're not going to utilize up there much. And in fact, we could cover most of the city just by putting it right here. And in the end, that would leave out about 2 homes altogether, if you look at it. Which is pretty good, actually. Sadly, you can't do much here except put like a fountain next to the thing. We'd have to knock out 2 homes. A good home, and I think I should do that, though, sooner than later. So let's go ahead and take these homes, and we'll just put 2 back out here. We'll get rid of those, and I should lower this down to this so that one of them will upgrade, and then we'll come in here and we'll put down a fire brigade, and put that facing that way. Sure. And then it's got to be close to that. Okay. And then for shits and giggles, we'll put this fountain right beside it, with some gardens in the back. Cool. Nice. Okay, so that looks decent, but then we're back to... Hasn't told me about carpenters yet, and no one is really going down. Okay, now we can turn this back up. None of these are degenerating and becoming dilapidated, so we don't need to worry too much about that at the moment. You know, focusing on the dock probably would be a good idea. At least getting a repair crane out. And then I would also like... Not the harbor master. The shipyard. So if I could extend a shipyard out here and then put a repair crane next to it, I could still get myself a fish. I should probably put another one down anyhow. Even though it's not really going anywhere, population-wise, I think we're kind of getting to a point where it's going to be needed. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. It's only going to leave out 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 homes. Okay, good. But back to this. The tavern now is still that same wonky size. So once again, I could do kind of a thing. I think a half and half would be good, though. I don't see a reason not to do this. Because that'll take care of that one, and that'll take care of that. And there'll be major overlap, yes, but what is the cost on this? 60, though. Well, so why don't we just do... I mean, now that all of these are actually covered, we're only going to be leaving out 2 homes that way. We'll be leaving out many more that way. That kind of sucks, too, actually, because the coverage...
I'll take what I am owed.
He actually paid me for something. If we look at this some more, we see that really, even in this fashion, putting it right here, I would only miss out on a few more homes. Maybe not, because that goes to there. It would probably get that. I'll only be able to put 1... I'd be able to get 2, so I would miss out on a few by not having that there. Pushing it over. Well, maybe I should just put down 2. Just do it. Just make sure everybody's covered. We'll lay it this way. I think it'll be easier to push in that direction. This way we can keep our roads parallel, perpendicular, horizontal, vertical, whatever we need. We'll go like that. Cool. So now we'll need to upgrade or open those so they can upgrade. And we'll just wait for a minute.
Some patricians have moved into your city.
Excellent. Well, here we go. We're already having 1 dilapidated. We're going to need
It appears that you take good care of your population.
Okay. Well, that's good. We can increase taxes on you. That's good. Okay, another thing that's not good, though, is that these guys, when they upgrade, require stone. Lots of it. So, do we have access to more stone besides that at the moment? No. I would have to build another one of these. I think, at this point, too, 450... I'm going to have to start looking at these numbers and keeping an eye on... I do believe I'm going to need another fishery at the very least. And what is this? City Council.
No one in this city has more influence than you.
Right.
And everyone got what they wanted.
That's quite
What a pleasant
decent, I feel.
development.
Cool. 380. That's a lot. Enough, in fact,
Feel free to come.
to get one of these.
You've got a good deal there.
Send you down. Trade ship is happening. How we doing on this? We're sticking up our tools. It's good. So we'll be able to build another spice farm, and then we'll begin selling the spice from there. Yeah, fish are starting to go down now. Okay, so just before we lose all our wooden tools to progress. I guess it doesn't matter, we'll just put one right there. And so it shall be. And you know what? Beside that, behind it, we'll go ahead and put, how about... Well, never mind. I was gonna say we could decorate it. I really could just decorate it with some... No, maybe I can't. Alright, fine. We'll put some gardens. Excellent. Okay. Well, that is progressing nicely. I will need to put in a carpenter, though, before these things die. We can go a few more patricians. That's good. We're going to require a lot. We are actually eating into our peasant homes quite a bit. I like that. The thing that kind of always bothered me about the Anno games was that you could not upgrade everybody. And I guess, you know, from a realistic standpoint, you're going to have that. You're going to have peasants and you're going to have nobles and all that. But the fewer shacks, I think, will help make this whole thing look a little bit nicer. I think it'll improve. This splitting of a block is going to make this dynamic a little bit weird, isn't it? But whatever. Okay, well, that's good. That's a good start. And I think maybe once we start getting more stone, and that's going to have to wait until after...
Have you brought a token of your... Look upon my gesture as a sign.
Good. We now have those buildings.
You're quite knowledgeable about Oriental architecture.
Go away. Once the stone usage has gone down, thanks to all the upgrading, which is going to be a while yet, I'm going to kind of upgrade the roads and maybe start beautifying this, because being a city building series where this is solely what we're doing, I kind of want to make this look a little bit nicer. And I think at that point I can replace this village fountain with the slightly nicer city fountain, kind of match the cobblestones. We also have a large statue, which is same size, and I've also got access to this winged lion statue. I think that's a little bit ostentatious for this point.
It's the Emperor's express wish that you deal with this.
Okay, well, we will deal with that next time, in fact.